It's been a while I've done a vlog, mostly since the Crash Nitro Kart thoughts, but this is the one I have been waiting on for a while. The video game that people like and all that stuff that people like and hate. But first, I'm gonna go with the story perspectives. And I'll save the multiplayer ones later. In the next vlog. But right now, I'm gonna focus on this one. I'm gonna focus on this one. On, I would say, all mode perspectives. Because this one is probably the shortest game of all that everyone loves. But for me, no. As I see trophies from this one, it's slightly hard because of the fucking juggernauts. Because the juggernauts are extremely resistant to explosions. They're resistant to knives. And the only way you can only kill them is use a one magazine of a light machine gun and a heavy ammo. A heavy ammo like I would say an interventional anus sniper, because it looks like an anal hole. Because that's probably one of the worst snipers in the game, because I don't care what people think. And today I'm going to rant about this game. So I'm going to start with Spec Ops first. First, it's inconsistent on two players when it comes to online, and I'll tell you why. Since I played the Xbox version, people were fucking inconsistent as fuck. And they have no clue what the hell they're doing in veteran difficulty wise. Most people will go for the lowest difficulty setting, which is the 1 star. I'm not sure if that's regular or rookie, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But when it's hardened is for people who try to survive, but they are not good at single player, and they are multiplayer addicts. Because there is a huge difference. Because just because you see an aimbot, you're not going to be very good at multiplayer if you're using one illegally. Especially for those in Black Ops 2, but I'll get to that in the next vlog, which I will talk about Black Ops 2. Because I'm seeing viral videos on Black Ops 2 that Black Ops 2 over there, which one I have right now, by my Wonder Woman film, it's got this awareness that modders are destroying the multiplayer mode game. And I don't know why. Well, but figures, because multiplayer mode, I'll discuss that one for last. So anyway, back to Spec Ops mode. Spec Ops mode is inconsistent for online mode, but offline mode it's not. Because as long as you teach the person how to shoot, even for the begin level on single player, when it comes to fucking new guy is probably the best one. Excuse me. Especially always equip the best weapons first, but don't always equip 2 primary weapons. Keep a sidearm with you, because it's faster than reloading, period. And people don't even fucking listen anymore in the modern age. They always pick 2 main weapons. Always carry a sidearm, and you will be way more advantageous. And that's what people don't seem to listen. And I think in single player, this is probably one of my favorites. The single player mode on Spec Ops, no matter how much the estimation that Infinity Wankers take, Infinity Wankers. As I say, Infinity Wankers, not Ward Wankers. Infinity Wankers. They put the estimation on the times. I don't give a shit about their times. You just have to do it on patience and just don't rush it. Just don't rush the Spec Op missions. Just do it in your own time, do it in your own way, and do it in your own consistency performances, especially for those who play online for that. And I could say the same for the locals. I could say the same for the locals too, but I don't really want to, because the locals may not know how to play the game. Just maybe like one of my locals, I let him aboard helicopter and let him aboard the AC-130, of course, and let him get used to the shooting on the AC-130 before I get ready on foot. Because on foot, it's usually the hardest. Because on foot, on the two missions on Bravo, it's actually hard. And the one on foot has to be the main responsible person, has to check sights and everything. But when it comes to the last level on Bravo, both players need to look out for anything, especially when it comes to the difficult parts for the helicopter. The helicopter has their own perspective sights, and be sure they don't get shot down. Especially when it comes to defense as well, and be sure the enemies don't out corner you or infiltrate inside you in some restaurant. I don't know. Which is you have to defend for several minutes, and then you gotta quickly abort the chopper to complete the mission. And the other thing I like to talk about is the Juggernauts on the last one, which is Echo, I believe. Yes, it's Echo. I remember now. Echo, and it has 69 stars overall in the game. Echo is the last section of Spec Ops mode. Since Echo is the hardest and it has 3 missions, it has I can't remember the first one. The second one, it has Favela map, which is the African map, the Favela, and the very last level has to do with the mission where you have to infiltrate. It's somewhere where you have to get the EMP, I believe. I don't know, I can't remember, but it's some sort of docks. And that mission is based on that one. But it's a free roam. It's a free roam, that mission is, if you are on that last level. And it's by the subway docks. And you have to survive and kill as many Juggernauts as you can. And it's pretty much hard. If you look at it, it's actually hard. And anyway, so all I can say for Spec Ops mode, it's fun. Not fun from online. It could be fun for locals if you need help, in case it's difficult for you. And all I can say is getting the 69 stars on this game is very difficult. And now I'm going to move on to single player. Single player is probably one of my favorite modes. And it has a powerful storyline. And I would say, high probability of people didn't even give a shit about it. And the reason why is because all they cared about is multiplayer mode. And I'll get that to last. And I'm not going to discuss about it yet. But however, there is one disappointment about this story mode in this game, is comparing to fucking New Guy level and fucking New Guy on COD 4, which is aka Soap McTavish, and I can't remember the level name on the Modern Warfare 2, and you are Private Allen, who prematurely dies by Makarov. inside Russia. So, yeah, which was Shepard trusted person in CIA, whatever. So comparing to those, I don't think the shooting training class on both fucking New Guy and Modern Warfare 2 seem the same, because Modern Warfare 2 1 is hell of a lot slower comparing to Captain Price's SAS's fucking New Guy mission on training, because I do enjoy that one a lot. It makes your reactions test faster, and it makes people's reaction and reflexes when it comes to a sidearm and using a machine gun, assault rifle, whatever weapon they use to utilize, or you can use two sidearms. It's pretty much easy to get the lowest time as long as you're fast, efficient, reflexed, and using all of the consistency in the game, just to experiment how good the game is, even if you're in single player mode and doing it on veteran. That's how I commend people playing that game, because most people will go for shitty recruit for scrubs, regular for scrubs, hardened. I don't have a comment, but for veteran, that's the real one. So veteran is a real difficulty, and collecting intel is pretty a difficult one as well in this one, unlike COD 4, because COD 4 usually had the good spots on hiding intel, and however, I think collecting 44 intel has an extra menu, I believe, but I don't remember. But I know there is no extra menu for collecting all intel for Modern Warfare 2. But there is a trophy for 100%ing it though, which is good. And there was glitches of rumors in the past about intel's disappearing and all that. Same goes with COD 4. And COD 4 Xbox achievements may have glitches on those, but PS3 they never had those until the remastered version several years later. The story got so powerful for me, and the characters that I focus a lot is Roach. Roach is probably one of my favorites. But to compare with Gaz, most people would say that it's not Gaz, it's Ghost. But no, he has Gaz's voice, and I'm calling him Gaz, and he's played by the same fucking actor, Craig Fairbass. And if you do not know Craig Fairbass, he also played another one in SAS again on Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer mode. So Fairbass, I have no intentions of why he likes the fucking game, but I don't in multiplayer. In multiplayer, I don't. I just intend to call him Gas, because who the fuck likes Ghost? I don't. And his real name is actually Simon, because he got shot in the head by Shepard, along with Roach, and got incarcerated to death. And that's what saddens me, because Roach gets burnt, and he gave him the DSM, and then Gaz on the other hand tries to attempt to shoot Shepard, but Shepard shot him very quickly when he said no. And then the Shadow Op, which was the secret militia army of Shepard, incarcerates and burns the two of them with jerrycan gas, whatever. And now it was up to Soap, and it was up to Price to stop him. And he put them on the paycheck, as the most wanted, as disavowed. That's it, disavowed. So they were disavowed since throughout the whole series in the sequel, because both Price and McTavish managed to stop him. And it was probably one of the most stealth operational missions I've ever seen. And it's taking me back, the last two levels, however, it took me back where Captain Price was under command of Captain Macmillan to assassinate Zakhaev. And Yuri and Makarov driven off in a flashback back then, where Yuri explains to Price to interrogate. But either way, though, I still enjoy the conspiracy about this game, because it's pretty much of a change of dynamic. And all I can say about Modern Warfare 2 story is the Rangers are extremely dramatic, especially for the EMP conclusion, because the EMP had to be launched and destroy every Russian's and Americans' choppers and everything. But I loved that scene. The EMP was probably my all-time favorite scene. It's bloody insane. Okay, hold on. I gotta charge this phone. Okay, here we go. We're back on. Sorry about that, because my phone was quickly depleting batteries. And now I'm going to continue. The EMP mission where the Rangers and the Spetsnaz around Washington were spinning around with choppers, and tanks were malfunctioning, and everyone was scurrying to save their lives inside buildings. And now that the EMP has dysfunctioned everything for them, and it's kind of like a thermonuclear weapon. That's how I liked about the story. It's all out old-fashioned. Even the holographic sights are dead. The red dot sights are dead. All you could rely on is your iron sights. That's how I liked about this. This takes me back to World at War, but I wouldn't go that far. And I think I got this a little bit into little details as I can, because I don't want to talk too much about story mode right now. And I know I've forgotten about the militia and Nikolai, because he has some bit as well on the plane. But either way, here's the one I want to rant, and I don't care. The most pointless mode in Modern Warfare 2, it's multiplayer mode. It's the most pointless mode to waste time, and I don't find it fun at all. It was pure abuse, pure agony, and it had the biggest egotistical, uneducated, deranged kids who played the game, raged the game, used mods, illegal ones, even on the Xbox tags as well. But I'm unsure about PlayStation 3 though, because I don't play the PlayStation 3 one that much, because that one died a lot more than the Xbox version, because people played it on the Xbox One more, but the PlayStation 3 one, that one died a lot, as far as I see so far. But I will not know if it's still alive again. So I never got to experience that much on that mode, but that's good. As far as my knowledge goes, multiplayer mode is the most irrelevant modes ever played, and I am not playing multiplayer mode since 2009, And same goes with Modern Warfare 3 as well. That one was boring. It had no trophy challenges, no nothing. So, what's the point in playing multiplayer mode if they don't have trophies involved? That's my question. Black Ops and Black Ops 2 may have got the same ones involved. Same with Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4. That had trophies involved. Had to do with the Cuban I don't know what the currencies are, or because the C ones, they're like Cubans. But if they're not Cubans, they made their fake currencies as Call of Duty currencies. But whatever. And the contracts were my favorites, because you can utilize your own challenge and hone your own skills to accomplish them. Or if they're expired, then you failed it. That's how I liked about Black Ops 1. You get to do contracts, and you could do your own challenges to increase your money to buy stuff. I mean, what's happened to that? But since Black Ops 4 did the heists game type, when I saw it in some streams, I kind of liked the idea where you grab cash, and it's similar to it's not similar to Search and Destroy. It's similar to something. I can't remember. You gotta grab some dosh, and then you gotta return it to some post. I don't remember. It's similar to one game that I used to play before, but it's several years ago. And that's pretty much hard for me to remember. Anyway, moving on. So, I know I'm going a bit off topic, but people which abuse on Modern Warfare 2 is the tactical nuke system. And it happens on TDM, it also happens on Ground War, and it also happens on Sabotage. And that's what annoys me. The enemy team that abuse the game and tries to use the tactical nuke, it ends the game imminently. And I find it very boring. Why would the fuck you need a nuke to end the fucking game? Really? Why? That doesn't sound fun. What happened with the massive Oriadance air bomb? Like in Modern Warfare 3. You can see it on the air, but you're gonna have to find it very quick. If you destroy it on time, then it can get denied and you will piss someone off. That's what makes me laugh. Well, anyway, to jump into conclusions. Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer mode sucks, shit, dumb, low life, pointless, and not my favorite mode. And it's not worth playing. It's a waste of time. I'd rather play different game multiplayer modes that involve with trophies. There's no fun in any element of Modern Warfare 2. If I wanted to play the multiplayer mode that had no trophies involved, then I'd take Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1. I'll take that, but this game, no. Screw it. Hold on. Where's my... fuck it. I wanted to give it the middle finger, but never mind. So, middle finger, fuck you. Model Wankers 2. Infinity Wankers. Model Wankers 2. 2 middle fingers for you. You suck. I'm gonna do probably a next vlog, which will have to do with the Black Ops and Black Ops 2 story conspiracy. But I'm not gonna do the multiplayer ones until the future one. But in someday tomorrow or the next 2 days or so, I will do possibly Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1. That conspiracy has the story mode connections with Mason and Viktor Reznov, which is implanted and manipulates Alex Mason. So yeah, anyway, that's it for my vlog. If you want to see more of my videos, probably in the next vlog, the next 2 days or so, I will do them. That's if I got at least 10 likes or maybe 100 views like the last one, but I was not expecting 100 views. But I would like to see 100 views in my vlog, but that's a bit unexpected for me. So I appreciate your views, so it really helps. But the unsubscribed, before I checked in my analytics, the unsubscriber that disliked my video was clearly trolling, and I wasn't having any trollings. The unsubscribers that troll my video that I had for 2 months, and it's not a popular video at all. I had to disable the ratings for it, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing the same as this one. But however, I do appreciate views, because ratings are just crap. What's the point of having ratings if people are going to dislike your crap? What's the point? So anyway, Black Ops 2 tomorrow or 2 days. And if you want to see my old school videos, you can check them out yourself in my channel. Until next time.